Well, this is quite a thoughtful cue card because here you will be asked to speak about a hard decision that you made in your life. And what you should say is what the decision was, when you made the decision, how long did it take you to make that decision, and explain why it was a difficult decision to make. Let's begin with the introduction. A human life is a long series of decisions that seems to have no beginning or end. So today I would take this opportunity to talk about one such decision which put me in disarray. What the decision was. Probably the most difficult choice I had to make in my young life so far was whether to study engineering or opt for a law school. And when I made that decision actually around 4 years ago after graduating from high school. When I was a child, I had a multipolar view about my future. Sometimes I wanted to become a pilot, and then there was a phase I wanted to become a politician. In short, I was undecided. How long did it take you to make the decision? Actually, it took a whole lot of time. Nearly a month to make the decision, if I am not wrong. The reason why it took this long is because I wanted to be 100% sure. Each decision, of course, carries certain consequences with it that are both good and bad. So I asked my family, friends, and relatives, but their perspective added fuel to the fire. It made me even more confused. Explain why it was a difficult decision to make. I always felt close to machines, but I also wanted to have some impact in my work. And even we had a long tradition of legal jobs in my family. So, the pressure was high, and everyone tried to convince me to study law for obvious reasons: better salary, easier school, prestige of the job, family legacy, etc. But I felt that the legal profession wasn't my true calling, and that I should follow my heart in this case. So I decided to go against my relatives and opted for studies in an engineering program at U of T. It wasn't an easy decision considering everything. So at the end of the day, however, we should follow our dreams and not the dreams of our relatives or of anyone else. After all, we own our decisions. So that's about the cue card. And the next we have the follow-ups. The first follow-up is what decision do people generally make in their daily life? Decision making is an everyday process. For example, which TV service do I use, and then once it's hooked up, which channel will I watch? Do I want a regular coffee or a coffee drink? What should I wear to work? Which route do I take to go to work? Do I like a friend's post or not? And mathematically, it's established that the average adult makes about 35,000 remotely conscious decisions each day. So you can understand the gravity of decision making process. Which is easier, making a decision by oneself or making a decision after a group discussion? I think it's based on personal opinions. For me, decision making should be limited to self because only we are responsible to our life, not anybody else. Though we can ask our close-knit connections for their views, for their suggestions, so that we should not miss out on anything. But the final decision rests with us. Why are many young people unwilling to listen to their parents' advice? According to me, it's possibly due to generation gap that young people does not pay heed to their parents' advice. I have seen many youngsters who think that their parents' ideology is irrelevant today. Luckily, I doesn't fall into that category. The last follow-up is why do middle-aged people tend to second guess their decision? I think second guessing is most visible in middle-aged people because they have to make a larger set of decisions about them, decisions about their children and their parents. And this makes insecurity, anxiety, and lack of self-confidence in decision making quite prevalent. And that's all for today. I hope you find this content informative. Please share, subscribe, and support our efforts. Thank you very much. See you soon. Stay safe.